Hello, and welcome once again to Lost Minds of Phandelver, a Twitch experiment. I'm your humble host, DM Charlie, and these are the guys moving down... Did I do that right? Yes, I pointed the right way. Excellent. I always forget. Moving down the line, they will introduce themselves and their characters. We start with Finn.
Hey guys, I'm Chuck. Finn. I am the friendly neighborhood cleric who bashes knees and then heals you afterwards. Welcome to our stream.
Real quick point, guys. I think one of you has a live volume up. I can hear myself coming back through. Everyone checking? Test.
Hello?
I don't think it's me. I'm running through headphones, so.
Weird. Oh, and introducing John, our monk.
I am John, playing Jahan, Wave the Long Death Monk, and I am not the guy with the extra sound coming through the headphones.
It's called Experiment for a reason. Okay, and next we introduce Bill. Bill, who are you playing tonight?
I'm Bill, playing Dicestall, the swashbuckler. Looking forward to running through people and stabbing.
And who's your buddy in the background, Bill?
Which way?
The one that's
Talking.
Screaming.
Chirping.
Oh, that's Skylar. She's
Maybe
my
later
yellow
you can bring
ranger.
Skylar on camera for everyone out there in Twitchland. Next we introduce
Absolutely.
Teb.
Hi, I'm Forrest. I'm playing Ted, the half-elf sorcerer, who may have been the issue with the sound.
I think it was me. The half-elf sorcerer. And last but not least, our paladin, the mighty Johnny.
Hi, I'm Johnny. I will be playing Teal, the Dragonborn Paladin, Oath of Vengeance, and I don't have birds or problems with microphones.
Yet.
Yeah.
But you
The night
were a
is young.
bird in
The
a
night is
former
young.
life,
Right, there is that. I was a bird in a former life.
and you have drones. It is equivalent.
You have drones.
Equivalent
It's
to
similar.
birds. All right, so for those of you that are just joining us, thank you. We appreciate it. Tonight is our drive to affiliate. If you have not yet, please give us a follow. We are just a few followers short of reaching our affiliate goal. Go us. When last we were here, the party who had quested through the Phandelver region, fighting goblins, chasing away orcs, dealing with owlbears, killing ash zombies, and even besting a young green dragon, followed that crusty, emaciated, hungry druid Redoth to the Wave Echo Cave. Finding the entrance, they stealthily clambered in, moving through the darkness, facing off with an ochre jelly, when suddenly they find themselves at a huge door, which they open, and lo and behold, it's the big bad guy himself, the Black Spider. That's where we left him. Let's find out what happens when we pick up with the Lost Minds of Phandelver, a Twitch experiment. We're moving the board, and here we are. Let's put some suitably spooky music on. I'll do this one. All right. Nesnar looks up as you throw open the door, and he says, "So, it's you. Such a pity. I'll have to deal with you myself." You see him reach out his hand, and a bit of magic flashes when suddenly a large door... Stop moving. A large trapdoor opens beneath you, and before you know it, you are dropped into a crest of rushing water. The water is black, deep and swirling. You feel yourself buffeting against rocks. Wreckage from the trapdoor falls down after you, buffeting like battering rams, knocking you about. Quickly, all of you, make an athletics check. Jahan, you take 1d6 with the bludgeoning. Finn, let's
Would
get
I-
these dice rolled out there.
Put an acrobatics check.
Nope. Jahan, you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage. Finn, you bash against a rock, gashing your head. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage. The Dragonborn, even though heavily armored, scrambles up to the top and gets a gasp of breath. Teb, you also feel yourself slam up against a rock. You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage. The halfling, trying to find something to grab onto, trying to catch his breath in that rushing onslaught of water in this dark cave, slams up against something hard, something unforgiving. 5 points of bludgeoning damage. The water sweeps you forward. You don't know where you're going. You're blind. Oh my god, what's happening? Quick, athletics check.
Wow.
Dice all! Once again, you feel yourself slam through something hard. You feel wood break around you. Finn, you barely scramble, catch a gasping breath of air. However, something slams against your leg. You take another 4. This time, Paladin, you go down. You feel yourself spin, caught in some sort of tumult underwater as the current rips you along. You take another 5 points of bludgeoning. Jahan, you as well aren't able to grab onto anything. You take 5, and unfortunately, Teb, you as well slam into one of your companions, taking 6 points of bludgeoning damage. 1 second while I reposition the players. Finally, you crash through something, and you feel yourself washed up onto a darkened platform somewhere in the dungeon.
That was intense.
Oh, the water will not turn on. Alright, I'll reset that. Alright, does everyone see where you are?
Yes.
Okay, 1 moment while I catch back up to us. There we go. And I will read to you what you see. A narrow ledge overlooks a large cavern that houses a surging, seething body of water. Probably what you were swept into, and probably what just washed you up onto this ledge. The rhythmic booming heard throughout the mines is louder here. At regular intervals, a fresh surge of water funnels into this chamber and slams against the wall just below the ledge. The echo suggests that this cave might be one arm of a much larger cavern to the northeast. And for you, though, out there in Twitchland, let's see what it looks like for our players. All right, everyone see that? That's all they can see. You narrowly avoided Nesnar's trap. You come out alive, bedraggled, battered, wet, like drowned rats and shook dogs. You catch your breath, and you look around the dark, unfamiliar, moisture-slicking stone and wonder where you are. What does the party talk about? How do you prepare, and how do you proceed?
I'm gonna go ahead.
I was just going to say, does the area around us look as though we might be safe from prying eyes?
Give
Or
me
could
a
we-
perception check.
Thank you.
That was a 5 on
5.
your second damage. No, you have no idea what could be lurking in the noisome dark around you.
Teal would like to use Divine Sense to see if he can sense. Oh, I tagged that twice. My apologies.
Okay.
See if he can sense any kind of evil around.
All right. The paladin on all fours, lifts his dragonborn muzzle, takes a sniff of the air. Mostly what you get a smell of is that mineral water from that huge body of water directly behind and to your right. Of celestials, fae, undead, infernals, nary a whiff.
And I kind of convey that to the party that I don't think that we're totally safe, but fairly safe.
Well, that's good to hear. Do you? I think we should probably, given that we all took some pretty heavy damage, probably makes sense that we take a short rest before we move on. And given that we're right over here by these stairs, it seems like the logical next step.
I would like to call out to one of our viewers tonight, the Paul Peterson, designer and developer of the really awesome game Smash Up. Hi, Paul. All right, so you see the steps. Say that again. I was name dropping.
Short rest.
Okay, perfect.
I am going to expend a hit dice roll.
Same.
Hey, Calprop. We will tell
Yeah.
Trent Lee thank you. Thank you for joining us tonight. We really appreciate it. Be sure and give us a follow. We're 5 away from hitting that goal for affiliate. All right, people are rolling their hit dice, regaining hit points. Looks like everybody is doing pretty well. Off in the distance, you hear the rhythmic clack, clack, clack of some kind of machinery. From where the sound comes, you can't really tell. It's echoing down from one of the tunnels, maybe from the stairway that climbs to the south. Yeah, he is.
So as needed as that brief rest that we just took was, I feel like a longer rest is going to be necessary at some point, if possible. That is.
Well,
But
being a monk, I'm okay with keeping an eye out if you guys want to extend the rest for a long rest, and I only needed 4 hours to and I don't have any spells, so I can keep watch if you want while I'm stealthed, if you guys want to take a long rest. It's up to you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm down any spell slots here, so.
Also,
That's not cool. That didn't whisper that.
they know where we are currently, or they know where the water dumped us.
right, that's true. It was their trap. What do you? Yeah, maybe we should forge on and take our chances, roll the dice, as they say.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted us to recoup a couple hit points before I wasted all my spell slots getting us back up to full. So
Absolutely, and I have very few hit points that I can give out to the party as well, remaining. So as emergency, I guess.
What's anyone's passive perception? Oh, wait, you have them on the board for me. I apologize. 11, 13, 17, 15, 14, 14. I'm not asking that for any reason, I promise.
No, none at all.
What do you guys say? You want to try and take the steps, or do you want to try and head along the shoreline? And
Jahan, as you gain watch while your companions speak behind you, you hear a clatter clank and the chuff of a heavy breath and the trod of a large hobnailed boot from somewhere up the steps.
I motion to the group and I point up the stairs. You want me to roll another stealth roll, Charlie?
Go right ahead.
I'm gonna move
Go.
closer to Jahan.
It's 3 ones tonight.
That
So
is
far.
crazy.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Get him out of there. Get him out of the way early.
Monk, you hear, while you're sitting there, you do happen to hear like a clatter clank and a deep voice growls something in that goblin tongue like, "Shut the hell up. Shh, be quiet, they're listening."
I point up the stairs and say, "We've got company. Let's go."
Alrighty, and with that, that's when you see the bugbears coming towards the stairway, approaching you with blood in their eye. Don't really have one, so let's go ahead and do this. Nobody's really surprised. They knew you were there. You saw them. Group initiative. We will sort the initiative. That is just the wrong thing. Finn, you have the initiative. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna move forward. One, push past, and stop right here.
All right, up ahead of you, just a few feet down up the cave, you see 3 armored bugbears, patrol, coming to make sure that you are indeed corpses. They're just as stunned that you made it out as you are. All right, Paladin, Dragonborn, what would you like to do?
I'm going to move up the priest. Let's see, what was that?
And for you, though, out there watching in Twitchland, these big squares here are actually 10 feet. The small squares are the 5 feet, normally used in 5e.
I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on this front one here.
Perfect. And I just want to say, hey, huge shout out to everyone watching this. We just hit 51 followers. We hit our goal for affiliate. Huzzah.
Very nice.
Yay!
Congratulations.
Here to all of
Congratulations,
you.
guys.
Congratulations.
Hold on.
Huzzah!
Alrighty. Hunter's Mark. We'll hit him with it. Okay. Are you doing anything else, Paladin?
Yeah, no, that was, you're right, because that was a, and I don't, oh, I do have a light crossbow. I will go ahead and...
Alright. Let fly. The crossbow bolt sails out, whizzing at the bugbear. He lifts that heavy shield, and it chunks in with a loud thunking noise. No damage done. Do you have anything else you want to do, Dragonborn?
No, sir.
Halfling Rogue, you are way in the back, but nobody can see you. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna step up first, see what I can see. That's about all. So
Tell him, Bird. Get him.
Yeah.
Now,
Yep.
keep in
Tell him,
mind.
Bird.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
there
not
you
super stealthy there.
go. Yeah. Might need to. Alrighty. Yeah, from where you are, the steps still rise up, so all you can see are some feet in shadow.
yep, understood. This is where I'll rest for a moment. That's it.
Alrighty.
While I remain unseen, I'll reroll that stealth save.
Go right ahead, please. Thank you. Perfect. Thank you. Monk, Jahan, and the Weasel Bomber is on a plane.
Charlie, if it's all possible after Jahan goes, I'd like to take my turn.
Copy that.
Thanks.
I'm going to hit the one that Theo put the hunter's mark on.
Absolutely. You lash out with the quarterstaff. The bugbear lifts that shield. Being a monk, your reflexes, you reverse and crack him right in the hip. He lets out a grunt of pain. Spittle flies as the breath is knocked from his body. Do you have any bonus actions or extra attacks?
I am going to spend a key point to take the dodge action
All right.
on a bonus action.
Sounds good. So that means that they cannot hit you. All right, the first bugbear, perplexed, is trying to fight you, and you're just dancing out of the way.
My turn.
Oh, your turn. Sorry. Thank you for reminding
Yep, no. Thanks. I am going to cast Shatter right here and invoke my Divine Destructive Wrath. I linked Shatter in the chat.
Okay, Constitution saving throw. Oh, I didn't put that API in there.
They can just all fail, that's fine.
I agree.
I will allow it.
Yeah, roll. There we go. Thank you, roll 20. All right, and the third one. Wow. Okay, so the bugbear in the back, he just seems a little shaken. Go ahead and roll damage as the thunder magic goes off. Yeah.
That would be 24 on everyone except for the ones that take half damage.
Alrighty.
And they take 36.
That's right.
Alrighty.
Can't hurt me.
And 12.
Can't be upset that I tried.
Not at all. So the bugbear in the
I'm
back,
not.
he seems shook. Just like the wind has been knocked out of him, like a giant boot has come down from the sky and just given him a good old kick. The one behind the bugbear that the monk is fighting, he just seems as though he's gone 12 rounds with Mike Tyson. Looks immediately bruised and battered. Face is all just puffed up. One eye is swollen, a tooth is chipped, and he's standing there looking like, what just happened? The one who is fighting with the monk, however, that was too much. The magic moves through him, jellifying, cracking his ribcage, and the huge brute goes down in a heap.
Nice.
Thank you.
Good job.
All right, he doesn't get the chance to strike because you killed him. All right, this bugbear behind him takes a step up to the side and moves closer to the monk. He lifts this huge morning star and tries to bash your brains out. The armor class on the monk is a 17. It goes wide, and once again, using your elvish reflexes, you step aside and bat the weapon, keeping it from bashing your brains in. The other bugbear takes a step back, grabs a javelin out of a quiver on his back, takes aim, and lets fly with the weapon. It streaks towards you, seeking your death. The weapon sails forward and punches into the monk.
I am going to use my reaction.
Okay.
Let me link it. Where is it? I can't find it. Deflect missiles.
Perfect.
So let me know what the damage is, and I'll roll.
1d10 plus your dex. So roll a die 10.
So
5 and 8, and your dex mod. You deflect the javelin completely, once again swatting it aside, taking no damage.
And I'm gonna send it back at him.
Okay.
He takes that full damage, whatever the damage was on my.
The javelin, you catch it, send it back at him, and it comes slicing through his neck and cheek, tearing off part of his ear, and he lets out a roar as that huge paw grabs the side of his head. He's beginning to wonder why he took this job in the first place. All right, Teb.
Teb's gonna move up. We can see what's going on.
Come help. Come help.
From here, he's going to throw guiding bolts onto this guy here.
Nice.
The sorcerer points his fingers, sends the magic into the battlefield.
Wow.
It
There we go.
slams into the bugbear, drilling a big hole right into his chest, blasting through that hide armor. The bugbear
Nice job.
topples over backwards, gives a drum with his heels on the ground, and never moves again. Anything else, Teb?
Oh, that's all he's got.
Paladin!
Let's see. As a bonus action, I'm going to move the mark to the foe that I am facing now. And I will go ahead and attack with my longsword.
Paladin takes that
Nice job.
magical blade. Are you adding any divine smite or any radiant damage to it?
I am not.
Perfect. With a massive swipe, you cut right through that shield and
Nice.
into the bugbear's arm. He lets out a scream as you remove his forearm. The hand and shield drop to the ground. Blood sprays everywhere, painting your freshly washed armor. Oh wow, with an additional 6. The arterial spray begins to ebb. His eyes roll back in his head, and the bugbear topples over just like his companion. And like that, this battle is over.
Boom.
Good job, guys.
Very.
All right, go ahead and regroup, and I'm going to shout out to the people in our chat. I would like to say hi, welcome, and thank you for joining us to One Killer Kitten, Blonzina, Commander Root, our favorite bot. Hey, Mitch. Mysis Greenie, welcome, first timer. Paul Peterson. I know you two, Sir Billiam and Teb. The Mert Locker. Hey, welcome. The Weasel
Bird
Bomber
Locker.
and War Eeyore. I know you, Chuck. And Z and 97206. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. If I didn't see you in the chat, I apologize. As I said, an experiment. We're learning the tools. All right, let's get back into.
Do we want to search these bodies?
Sure.
No.
Yeah, I'll take a
Four ones tonight.
I'll take a look at the one I'm standing next to.
You need to change the
I
color.
point out, Jahan, they're over here. They're the big dead bodies on the floor. Those are the things you should be searching.
It's time to change the color of the dice, my friend.
It really, really, really is. Why can't? There it is. All those dice. Wow.
It is time to. Did you say the
Should I just
bodies
drop
were
the
over here?
Should I just drop the fireball? now?
Evidently, I was in the wrong. So hold on, I can roll. I rolled another one on top of that. So
Those bugbears really did a number on us.
Wow.
I'm not even gonna search them. I don't care.
We're searching each other at this point.
You know,
I love it when you talk like that.
you guys would be doing great if we were playing Yahtzee.
All right, now I gotta.
All right, rooting through the
Tab.
bodies doesn't really need an investigation unless you're really searching. They're wearing hobnail boots. There's the 3 javelins, the 1 destroyed shield. The other 2 have shields. They have morning stars. They're dressed in hide armor. No wealth, no intel, nothing of real discernible value or use. Sorry.
No worries.
All right, gentlemen.
Do we want to go south and then go
Eb sees something
clockwise?
to the right and backs up a little bit because he's not sure what it was down that
Well,
hallway.
I can. There's a door here.
Yeah, there's something
there's
down this
one
hallway.
up here too.
You guys want to start at the one up top and start working clockwise?
Sure.
Do we want to go back down and check that area around the lake area or that pool?
Yeah, we never really searched that either.
Be a nice place for some treasure to be sitting around.
Could be.
Let's
Well,
just check this door quick and then we'll go back.
Okay.
Just so there's nothing that comes from that door. Go ahead, Mr. Paladin. I'm staying away from the door.
Good idea. I'm gonna press my Ear? Do Dragonborns have ears?
They have little holes in
Lizards
their-
have ears.
Okay.
Yeah, they have holes.
And I will roll a perception to see if I can hear anything on the other side. Is that okay?
Sounds good. You hear nothing on the other side
Okay.
of the door. The door is large. The wood is slightly swollen due to the moisture in the drip from the dripping cave around you, bound in iron. But pressing your head against the door, no. You hear nothing. Nothing
Okay.
from the other side.
I'm gonna slowly, as slowly as I can, open the door.
All right. With a creak, the door opens. Oh, with a creak, the door opens. There we go. Inside, you see a 20 by 20 room with an almost identical door in the southeast corner.
Yeah, guys, there's not much in here. Just another door leading south.
All right. Well, we're here. Let's keep going.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
agree.
go- Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and roll that perception one more time.
All right. On the other side of the door, you hear a murmuring, muttering that's hard to make out. It's like a low voice that just seems to be talking to itself.
I whisper to the group that there's somebody on the other side of this door. It also seems like it may. I mean, it would make sense that it might meet up with the other door. Do we want to try and pinch them, or do you want to just all bust in this door? I'm assuming that they're not friendlies.
Bust through the door. Let's go.
Aye, Skip. I'm gonna kick open this door.
Nice.
All right.
Show it who's boss.
That will show this door that we Dragonborn don't take kindly to these types
Closed
of doors.
Closed doors are an offense to the free people of Dragonkind. Give me an athletics check, please, Paladin.
Yes, sir.
That's the part where you break your foot.
This is where you realize it opens in.
You make a really loud noise.
With a loud crash, the door opens up, revealing an irregularly shaped room. This large workshop was badly damaged by an ancient spell battle that laid waste to the mine. Work tables taking up 2 corners of the room are scorched, and the plaster has been burned off the masonry walls. In the middle of the room, a stone pedestal holds a small brazier in which an eerie green flame dances, crackles. The brazier and its pedestal appear to have been untouched by the forces that destroyed this area. Behind the brazier of green flames floats a spherical creature measuring roughly 4 feet in diameter. 4 eye stalks protrude from its central mass, 2 on each side. In the center of the body is a large eye that stares at you.
Oh boy.
"Hello," says a thick, burbling voice in your head. And let me give you the handout so you can see what you are dealing with.
I was gonna say I was hoping it wasn't a beholder.
I
mean, it said
was a little
hello,
worried.
so that's a good news.
Yeah.
No, it's
You said it said it in our minds, not like out loud.
Correct.
You said. I'm gonna step in the door so that my companions can get in as well.
I'm gonna say hi in Elvish in my head.
The large bulbous head just kind of gives a basketball rolling forward that you can only assume means is a bow. Teb, you also feel in your head that whatever this was, it feels like, oh, okay, it's bowing back to me. You also get like a weird kind of like tingling feeling that just kind of feels like bubbles, or 1 + 1 equals pineapple. It's hard to put your finger on. It's like herding cats. It's a little nebulous. It's hard to define. What the hell? It's a little confusing.
I'm just gonna say in my head, who are you? What are you? Not in Elvish.
Not in Elvish. It says, I'm the guard. I watch the workshop.
Can Teb roll an Arcana to see if he can kind of guise any information from his prior knowledge on this?
Yeah,
On the guy?
as to what it
Yeah.
is, absolutely.
What it is and what's going on with it, why it's not processing normally.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you understand that this is a spectator, a kind of summoned aberration, like akin to the beholders, and this fellow
Nice roll.
is clearly nuts.
Another
The
way.
best part is the other one was a 1.
Right?
What is with
Yeah.
you guys? Yeah, he's clearly
All or nothing.
not there.
I just came back from Vegas. This is what I get.
Okay, so Looney.
If he's nuts, do we want to see if we can get some information out of him?
Oh, let's just
doesn't hurt
ask
to
him.
Try.
What's your name?
I don't have a name. Don't have a name. Just you can call me Watcher. Watcher. That'll do. Watcher. That's my name. Yeah, my name is Watcher. What's yours?
Oh, hello, Watcher. I'm Finn.
Hello, Finn. Finn. Fish have fins. Fish.
Like a fish.
Are you a fish? Finn is a fish. Fishy Finn. Finny fish. Hello, I'm Watcher.
Watcher, who are you watching for?
I guard the forge. I guard the big eye rotates down to that green flame in that brazier that just kind of waves enchantingly, almost mesmerically in front of you, undying. And he says, I watch the flame. I watch the brazier. I guard, I watch this. Fishy Finn.
What is this room, Watcher? And I'm Jahan, by the way. What is this room? Is this a workshop? What is usually made here?
The huge bulbous body rotates around that eye, kind of looking, kind of perplexed, and like, oh, well, of course it's a workshop. Don't you know? For the mines we make magic items. Magic we make here. Magic. Yes, we do, indeed. Magic items. But you should know that. You wouldn't be here otherwise, because this is where we make magic items. Watcher.
Mhm.
Are there any magic items in this room right now?
He looks around and he says, nope, this is where we make them. They don't stay here. He just kind of floats around, kind of confused, looking up and down at the work tables. And he's like, nope, no magic items. Nope, nothing magic. Still not magic. No.
Can you make magic items?
No. Watcher watches. Watch. I look, I watch, I guard.
Does the flame make the magic items?
Give me a persuasion roll as you press him for more intel. I do not. Are you unhappy with my work? Unhappy. Am I to be sent home? Are you unhappy? Nobody's come in a long time. So
Would you like to be sent home?
if a big floating eyeball could shrug, it shrugs.
Spectator, we didn't want to hurt your feelings. You've been doing a great job down here, but we've been sent to relieve you.
The who?
Clearly, it takes 4 of us to do the job of one such as yourself.
I was told that you don't look like the one who made me. Are you certain? Time to go home. Time to go home. Home. Is it certain?
I mean, if you want to stay here, then we certainly have other places we would rather be. I don't want to be stuck in this room. But if you want to stay...
His eye kind of like unfocuses and then drifts over to the corner behind the rogue, and he says, "Magic items. Oh, are you sure you were sent to fire me? Fishy fin, finny fish, fishy fin. Give me a deception roll, please."
Sure thing. No, this isn't going to go well.
The eye kind of narrows angrily and says, "I think you don't look like you work. You don't look like miners. Don't look like wizards," he says, kind of glaring at the halfling. He looks over at Teb. Maybe. Too clean for miners. Miners don't get wet.
Teb lifts his head a little bit and gives him a stern look and throws some sparks from his fingers.
All right, give me another deception roll, please, Teb.
Are you trying to intimidate him?
Just making sure he understands that we are.
Jeez.
What is happening?
Oh,
That
well.
makes a good one. This is like the double zeros I got at the table.
Watch your nose. Prestidigitation. Watcher thinks you're a liar. Liar. Thieves lie. Thieves lie. Liars are thieves. Thieves are thieves. Not thieves!
Uh-oh.
Get ready for combat.
I suggest we all change the
Well,
color
we
of our
tried.
dice.
Well, I mean, I had a
That's
plus
true.
0 on my charisma,
Well-
so...
I had a 6 and I still rolled a 1.
All right. To start the battle, Watcher moves back to the corner, and those stalks spread out, and he looks around angrily. Halfling, you have the initiative.
We need Pharaoh.
Ooh.
That's nice.
Here we go.
That's for all
Very
the ones
nice.
we've
The
got.
halfling drops to a knee, pulls that short bow, knocks an arrow, pulls it to his ear, and lets fly. The arrow flies out, slamming into the bobbing ball of flesh. There is a gasp as he spins around, and the eye is wide and then lowers in anger. Holy crud balls. Is that seriously 25 points of damage?
Yes, it is.
Yep.
Does he get the sneak?
Yeah, he was in, he was
Hidden.
Yeah.
hidden.
It's true.
This goes out to all the other DMs out there in Twitchland that may be watching right now. I hate rogues. All right, a bit of greenish blood gouts out of the side of Watcher's head. Do you have anything else, Dysol?
I'm gonna run like crazy. This way, and then this way, and then this way, and over here.
Alrighty.
Wow.
Drops into stealth. Okay, hopefully and another one on the board. All right, Watcher, those stalks just go crazy. One of them points over at Teb. A beam of magic comes flying out. Purplish blue slamming you, Teb. Give me a DC 13 wisdom saving throw, please. Teb, you are slammed by the magical ray, and you find you are suddenly unable to lock onto what I need to cut my fingernails. What are we doing here? You are confused. And what that means for you, sir, is you can't take reactions until the end of your next turn. On your turn, you cannot move, and you use your action to make a melee ranged attack against a randomly determined creature within range. If you can't attack, you do nothing. So let's mark you as confused. What's a good icon? We'll go with that. You're radioactive. Another ray sweeps around one of those stalks, and it points at Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. Guess the cleric has to go. A red-hot beam comes shooting towards you. Give me a Constitution saving throw, Finn.
Eight.
You are slammed by this enervating ray, and you take... Yeah, I gotta roll it in the open. The cleric takes 21 points of necrotic damage. Do you have anything that can aggregate that?
No.
Monk, you might need to save the party.
Seven. And I am going to hit him with my quarterstaff.
All right, the monk runs forward, swinging that quarterstaff around like he's batting at a piñata. There is a loud crunch. There's a release of like gas, and Watcher gives this like kind of barfing, farting, and you hear in your heads, wow, 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 wow.
And I am gonna take a flurry of blows.
Like you're in a speed bag. I got it.
17.
Your fist lashes out and punches the bulbous form as it bobs in the air.
6.
He lets out another groan, like. Ugh! However, he
9.
darts high and to the side as your second fist comes sliding in for another attack.
Okay. And that is my turn.
All right, Teb, you have to randomly attack someone in range. So you have range spells. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna say John is 1 to 20, 21 to 40. Makes sense all the way around the clock.
Yep.
Is the spectator one of the random ones he might choose?
He is. However, that is a 10. That is Jahan. Yeah, there are 5 of you. Everyone has a 20%. So
Gotcha.
random. Let's take a look. You're confused. You normally go off with your Firebolt. So let's cast a Firebolt at the monk.
Why would you say that? I would say grease.
You really want me to burn you to death?
No, I could be slowed.
You could be slowed. However, the fire comes sailing past you and Watcher and slams into the wall, creating a big score mark, and a flurry of flames lick up the already blackened stone. All right, Paladin.
I am going to move here.
All right.
And as a bonus action, I will cast Vow of Enmity on the spectator, and I will get advantage on my attack.
Alrighty. You lash out with the longsword. Whoa! Cleaving into the spectator. Go ahead and roll damage. And you chop right through the little gas bag that disappears right before your eyes. And as quickly as it started, you have won the battle.
Wow.
Thank God.
Mm-hmm.
Finn almost got one-shotted.
All right. How are you looking? Yeah, Ben, do you have any hip? Oh, you do have a small slice of hit points left.
Yeah, I got a couple.
I'm
all right.
going. Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean, I can just heal myself.
Okay.
Does anybody have detect magic?
I do.
We want to.
Yeah, I will cast that as a ritual as soon as I get done healing.
Teb, the confusion clears and your mind comes back to your own, and you return to that sense of self-possession that you normally have, and you look up and you realize I nearly barbecued my companion.
Alright, guys.
Sorry about that. All right, with the cure wounds, Finn, you regain 16 hit points.
Yeah, and I'll go ahead and cast the detect magic as a ritual.
All right. You say the prayers to your Lord, and slowly that vision sinks over you, and you look around, and you see in the corner on the workbench a pair of lightly glowing items. You see a mace, and you see a breastplate. The mace is, the head is shaped like a sunburst and made of solid brass, and the breastplate has a gold dragon worked into it as a motif. Both fluoresce faintly of uncommon magic.
I mean, I certainly can use the breastplate. Anyone else?
No,
I can't use armor.
I cannot.
I'm about the only one I think that could, but I got chainmail. I think you're welcome to have it.
Cool. I would like to pick up and ask Tab if he could take a look at it.
All right, Tab, Arcana 15.
Wow.
Oh,
Nice roll.
Tapping
Why,
it,
yes.
and you can tell that it is magical. Meta, you realize, tunk, tunk. Hey, this is a breastplate +1.
nice. Take that.
How about the mace? Can anybody use the mace?
I think you can,
cannot.
right?
Hold on. Let me look.
Probably.
I believe you can. It's a martial weapon.
Oh, my apologies. That was an accident.
Don't everybody fight over the magic mace at once.
I mean, I can use it, but I like my
Yes.
long sword.
I could use it, but I have a +1 battle axe, so
What's
You want
the?
me to do Arcana on it and see if it's
Sure,
gonna work?
that would work.
yeah.
Thank you.
Look, it doesn't work every time, guys. It doesn't work every time.
However, recognizing that it is a mace made for a cleric to Lathander, god of the dawn, the morning lord, you recognize that it is a religious instrument. So, cleric, I would allow you a religion roll.
Did Chuck freeze? Oh.
Nope, I'm still here.
He
I said I would
he
allow
would
you a
allow
religion
you
Oh,
to
my
religion
apologies.
roll.
Yeah, sorry.
Let's bump that. I'm atheist.
I was
Our
gonna say,
higher
why was he
account-
rolling?
Oh my god, I don't want to roll it.
Oh, are we playing a game tonight?
Oh, it was on night. It was on night.
No.
Did he have advantage? Did he have advantage on that?
Hey, Cuz Daisy, welcome. Hi, thank you for coming in. You are from Waukee, Phoenix. I think I'm saying that right. Thank you. Does not, but if you want to think about it, I would allow a reroll as you and Teb confer, and then I would give you advantage. Just so we can move it along. All right, I'll give it. Yes, it is a mace +1. It is a mace +1. That is the most painful identification I have ever done. I mean, what? Oh, I'm live on air. Okay.
What's the mace? What's normal mace damage?
1d8.
1d8.
Yeah, something
Is
close
that
to
is
that.
that bludgeoning? Is it
Yes.
like
Yes.
1d8
Yeah.
plus 4 bludgeoning?
A
Or is it just
mace
1d8?
Oh, it's either
is a
bludgeoning or piercing.
1d6. A mace is a 1d6 bludgeoning type of damage.
I mean, I would take it if nobody else is going to use it. If it's 1d6 plus 4 plus 1. Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah. Okay.
Phoenix Waki.
Yes, Phoenix Waki. A shout out to a fellow streamer. They are. Still haven't figured out if they're a group or just a guy. Great DM. Plays in Japan. Watch them.
Right on.
Brilliant DM. So if you follow Cuz Daisy and figure out where they are, I highly recommend watching them. I really enjoyed the way he runs his games.
That's super cool.
Yeah, super cool. Actually learned a
Sorry, I
couple
didn't
things
mean
from
to do
him,
that.
but it's okay to kill party members.
Hey,
All right. What does the party talk about, or what further preparations do you make before moving on in your exploration of Wave Echo Cave?
So I would suggest
barricading
if we
doors
are
and resting.
going to take a long rest, to do it in this room that's somewhat secure.
You cannot. It has only been less than an hour since your last long rest. You can only long rest once in
Yeah.
a 24-hour period.
Yeah. Damn.
That was a short rest, Charlie.
Oh, it was a short rest. My apologies. I'm so excited.
Sorry.
Just want to get on with the killing a party member. Wow, out loud again.
So yeah, if it's possible, do it in here, as it's a little bit more controlled in here. But did you guys want to check out that area by the water, or should we just move
I
on?
think we should continue moving in one direction.
Yeah, I'm not all that interested in what's down there.
Can you, before we do anything, can you just check this brazier? Like, do an investigation or something, or arcana, or what this flame is?
Yeah, they make magic items here, so
Wow,
Nice roll.
it's
There goes
feast or
the other
famine
group.
with it's feast or
Next
famine
one's
with
gonna be
this group.
Teb, you are thrilled, absolutely thrilled, as you recognize the brazier of green flame as the source of the magic that was harnessed here in Wave Echo Cave. While the flames and the permeating arcanic power has waned over the intervening decades and ages, you realize that any non-magical weapon or piece of armor bathed in the flame for at least a minute will gain a +1 bonus, but it will only last for maybe half a day at best.
So I relay this information to all the guys so they can start stripping and throwing their stuff in the flame.
yep. I'd like to move my chainmail into there.
I think he said weapon.
Weapon or
He said
armor.
or armor.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
Weapon
apologize.
or armor, absolutely. Hey,
Yeah, you guys
Bella.
just
Hey, guess who might be able to come up with a +1 quarterstaff?
Yeah. But
You
it
guys
only
wanna-
lasts half a day. I'll
That's
just
half
use
a
the
day.
mace. I'll just use the mace. It's
And then,
fine.
well, then we'll take. I'd like to wait until after our long rest before I do that.
Alrighty. Alrighty. So, what preparations are you making for your long rest?
I think we need to secure these doors.
are the doors lockable?
Can we shift the bench in front of it?
Yeah, with some effort, you can drag the bench away from the wall, and shove it up against the door.
We'll do the same for both doors, if that's okay. This bench to this door.
Absolutely.
This bench to this door.
Ted sits by the flame and watches the guys do the hard work. Points out where they're slacking.
All right, so you barricade yourselves in preparation of taking a long rest. one long rest. And then go ahead and prepare your weapons.
All right. Teb's gonna throw his dagger and his light crossbow in the golden flame for a minute.
I have no idea why I'm rolling a sword.
All right, there we go. I'm good to go.
I am just going to place my short bow in there as well for the half day.
All right. All right.
I'm gonna do my bow, all of my arrows, and my short sword.
Okay. Okay. You're just gonna let everything cook and bake while you're chilling, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
We need to take this brazier wherever we're going.
The brazier is built into the floor.
We need to take this brazier wherever we are going.
The brazier is built into the floor.
Can we take the flame with us? Like the Olympic flame.
We'll take the floor with us.
Oh my god, like 12 weeks you guys have been on the spot. The day we... Oh my god.
How do we get the floor up?
Did we chip away at the block?
Do we have a mason in the group?
You have the
Investigating.
Yeah, no.
Oh!
Another wasted.
That was Teb investigating a way to take the brazier
The
with us.
brazier of green flame is built into the ground. As you are futzing about with it, however, you hear a low moan coming from the other side of the door, followed by shambling feet, and you hear like a pound on the door, like a really ominous knock.
Well, that's got to be something, since the eye guy said he doesn't get visitors ever.
Yeah, I think we should answer the door.
I'm gonna try in my best watcher voice. No, who is it?
There is no response from the other side other than a low and ominous moan.
I am watcher. Who is it?
What do you want? What do you want? What do you want?
Oh, fish. Fin.
Recall that Watcher's voice was in your heads. Tell him.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
this guy doesn't know this.
In his head too.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Throw my
we had
voice
high,
across the
We
room.
had high numbers too, with all three of them left. I'm so sorry. To you out there in Twitchland, hi, I'm Charlie, and every week I like to take abuse from these four celebs. So
We're still trying to figure out how to get the flame out.
The flame
5.
isn't coming out.
All right, so I will stand off to the side and open the door.
All right, you throw the door open, and you are immediately assailed by the stench of undeath.
Oh,
Ooh.
no
I always
bueno.
miss that one. There we go. As you see ghouls standing in that entryway, they come at you, ready for battle.
Ghouls.
Nice.
That's not good.
He's dead. I need to take him off the battlefield. Alright, and knit sort. Once again, the halfling gets the initiative. The 4 undead that you see begin shambling towards you, their claws extended, their long serpentine tongues licking nastily in the air, tasting your very flavor off of the tepid air. In they come. Halfling, what do you want to do?
This one that I'm marking right now,
Alright.
I'm going to take aim, because he's all I can see at the moment.
Arrow goes sailing out, slams into the corpse as it comes slumping forward. Go ahead and roll damage. The arrow stabs into the body, and the undead barely reacts. Do you have anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna step through the monk and attempt to disappear.
All right. All right, Jahan.
This is the one you shot at?
Correct. He has an arrow twitching
Okay.
in the chest cavity.
I am going to attack with my new mace.
All right, you swing out with that mace of Lathander, and the ghoul ducks low. The weapon swings over its desiccated head. Are you gonna use any key points?
I am going to use a key point to take the dodge action.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Thank you.
All right, let me mark you as dodge. Little boot, little boot. We'll use that for dodge. There we go. All right. 1, 2. A ghoul comes running around the one that you took a swing at. It lifts its claws, striking at you. And you dodge. Oh, wait, yeah, you can't. You're dodging. All right. Go ahead. It fails to hit you. Tim.
Ted is going to move closer to the door here. Can I get a 5x30 line?
Absolutely. Give me 1 second. Can you still hear me? I gotta notice. 1 moment. Can you hear me?
There you are.
Yep, the Yeti did its thing again. Alrighty. What are you casting now? Fire
Nice.
leaps out from Tev's fingers, washing over the pair of offending corpses as they come sloping forward towards you. The flames wash right into one, cooking into the body. The other one kind of takes cover in the lee of the flames behind its companion. All right, this one takes 14. The one behind it takes 7.
Ted's going to move back, and that's the end of his turn.
All righty. Thank you, sir. All
Thanks,
right,
sir.
Paladin.
I am going to move here,
All right.
and I am going to also. Come on. Oh boy. There we go. Don't know if I'll be able to get this one here.
I'm gonna give you the 3 in the straight line.
Okay, well, that's fair enough.
Alrighty.
And I will use my Dragon Breath to attack those 3. I gotta remember what the roll is.
It is a dex save on my part. I believe your DC is a 14.
And the damage is 2d6, yes.
Correct. All right, the lightning lashes out, just cooking into the ghoul right in front of you. It rips through his body, abrading flesh and leaving dark scorch marks. The electrical fingers reach out and slam into the 2 ghouls in the rear. The smell of cooking, fetid flesh begins to assail your nostrils. Roll damage. Okay, so that is a full 6 on the one in front of you. 3 on these. The ghoul closest to you in the middle, he seems just worse for wear. This body is falling apart. Alright, anything else, Paladin?
As a bonus action, I will cast Vow of Enmity on this guy that I did not hit.
Alright.
Thank you.
Good. You're welcome. Alright, the next ghoul. Alright, this ghoul spins and tries to bite you, Dragonborn. Oh my gosh, we're just all rolling suck. Alright, the jaws open wide and snap shut, nearly severing its own tongue. Alright, the ghoul comes running. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The claws strike at the cleric. Finn, your armor class is an 18. You are able to lift your arm up, and the claws rake off of your armor, doing no damage. Let's see.
I guess I should change that. It's a 19 right now.
2, 3, 4, 5. Teb, this ghoul comes running in. Its jaws extended, those nasty black and pointed teeth snapping at the vital areas of your neck and cheek. If the bite will roll. Alright, Teb, the bite just sinks deep, deep, deep into your shoulder and neck. There is a welter of blood as you lose 9 points to piercing damage. Okay, from around the corner at the north end of this small room, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can see a 6th ghoul come running. Cleric, what do you do?
I think I'm going to go with the battle axe to the guy in front of me here.
All right. You lash out with the battle axe and the ghoul skitters to the side. Your weapon slams into the stone, sending up shards of flint and bits of dust. You fail to hit. Anything else, Claire?
Yep, bonus action healing word to Tep.
Alright. And you feel the holy energy suffuse your body and the wound begins to knit. Rogue.
I'm going to fire my bow.
Alright. Which one? Oh, I see.
Yes.
Okay. The halfling pops out of the shadows from underneath the workbench, takes that short bow, pulls back, lets fly. The arrow slams into the ghoul's side, right in the ribs. Roll damage. Tearing through the rib cage, the body falls forward and collapses inert at Ted's feet. Anything else, halfling?
A standard cleanup through Tab.
All right. Let's see. Ghoul comes running into the door. 1, 2, 3, 4. Runs up to Teb. The claws raking, trying to take the sorcerer down. The claws nail him, ripping into his flesh, doing 5 points of slashing damage. You're a half elf, right, Teb? Not a full elf?
Yes, sir. That's correct.
All right. Monk, you are no longer dodging.
I am going to strike out at the ghoul in front of me.
Alright. You lash out with the mace, catching the creature with a fell and devastating whack. There is a sickening crunch as your mace just collapses the entire skull and the body crumples with a nasty gurgle.
And I am going to take a flurry of blows on the one to the left of me.
Alright.
16.
You lash out with your fist and you clock the undead right in the side of the skull. There's another crack as bones give underneath the pummeling onslaught. You bring your fist around, backhanding, catching it right in the side. The head spins. You hear the spine snap, and down goes the corpse warrior.
Thank you, that's my turn.
All right, let's see what I've got left on the field. That one is dead. All right, sorcerer.
Teb is going to reach out to the one next to him and use poison spray for a whopping 2 damage.
The spray washes over the ghoul, and the snake-like tongue comes out and literally licks the poison, and the yellowish eyes lower in almost the approximation of a grin. No damage. Anything else, sorcerer?
Nope.
Paladin.
The paladin is a bonus is going to move his bow to this character or zombie and attack.
Okay, you moved it to this one?
Yeah. Sorry, this guy here.
Yep. Just making sure. All right.
And he will.
You lash out with the longsword, catching the ghoul almost unawares as it spins to face you. Roll damage.
I'm gonna invoke Divine Smite as I feel the blade hit, and
With a vicious chop, you nearly take the ribcage free of the corpse. Standing there, the arms and claws are still flailing. That mouth just open wide, snapping and hissing in your face. You have anything else you want to do?
no, sir, thank you.
All right. Ghoul's turn. All right, the ghoul facing you, Cleric, tries to bite your face literally off. The
Bring
jaws
it.
lock around both sides of your cheeks. There is a crunching noise. Oh, the ghoul comes free. Your cheeks shredded. Part of your chin, the end of your nose pulled up. Blood dumps. 20 points of piercing damage.
Rebuke.
All right. Dex save against a DC of 13. Takes half damage though. Lightning attack. Go ahead and roll that 2d8.
Eight.
Not bad.
As you mutter your spell through your ruined, shredded face, lightning erupts from your fingertips, and the ghoul stands and wiggles and burns, and you get that smell that you can't really smell because your nose is filled with blood. However, it's disgusting, Teb. The ghoul still has fight left in it, however. Anything else, Finn?
It wasn't my turn.
Oh, it wasn't, was it? Thank you. You do that reaction thing, and I just get lost.
Yeah.
Alright, that ghoul is dead. Alright, this ghoul spins, scratching at you, Paladin, with those claws, raking and tearing. You're able to lift your shield and defend yourself from the attack. Finn, we are now back to your turn.
Yeah, I will swing again with the battle axe.
Alright, the cleric lashes out with the battle axe. It catches the offending undead. A huge, vicious chop. Roll damage.
Just a 9.
Yep, black blood sprays as you chop deep into the ribcage, and the body falls almost cloven in two. Anything else, cleric?
That'll do.
When you say it, it reminds me of Farmer Hoggett. That'll do, DM. That'll do. Dice all.
That'll do. That'll do.
Take a shot.
Ram you. The halfling darts out from underneath the workbench to the east, pulls that arrow string back to his ear, and lets fly. The missile sails out, punching into the ghoul that is fighting Teb. catching him right in the shoulder, ripping through the top of the body cavity. However, the ghoul is still up and still tearing at the sorcerer. Anything else happening?
No.
Alright. The ghoul is still going after the sorcerer. A vicious bite incoming. Catches the sorcerer, rips at you at his shoulder, tearing away a large chunk of flesh and meat. It begins to smack and gobble down noisomely. 7 points of piercing damage. Death. Monk.
I'm gonna take a swing at this one.
You lash out with the mace and the ghoul scuttles to the side. You fail to hit.
And I am gonna take an unarmed strike at him.
You should, Chuck. You should. All right. However, your fist does not miss. You crack the undead right in the side of the head. There is a sound of crunching bones. You pull your fist back from that cranial cavity, and the corpse goes down. Anything else, Monk?
And I am going to come over here to see if the ghoul will attack me instead of Ted.
Let's see. Sorcerer!
I'm going to reach right in front of me and try to throw a guiding bolt at point blank range right at my girlfriend here.
That's your girlfriend.
At your girlfriend?
My girlfriend.
The guiding bolt flies from your fingertips as you literally let fly right in where its kidneys used to be. Roll damage. There is an explosion of rancid meat, and the corpse crumples and falls to the bloody stone floor.
Yay.
Hooray.
Congratulations.
All right, it is almost 6:30. Whereupon we normally take our 10-minute break. So I will ask, what does the party do to prepare for continuing into Wave
Take a
Echo
long
Cave?
rest.
Where are we at with getting this brazier out?
We're not.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
For those of you out
More
there,
ghouls just showed up.
for those of you out there in Twitch land, players, a lot of these guys play in my other campaigns, hence why we're doing this. Johnny, say hi, Johnny. Wave your hand.
Hello.
Is playing a paladin in a different campaign in Descent into Avernus. Went through this whole big long thing, got magic armor, and is now convinced the armor is cursed. And as I keep telling him, the armor is not cursed, the armor is not cursed, to the point where it just became ridiculous. And now this, I earned this. This is on me. This is my fault. You teach people how to treat you. I'm okay. All right. So, what do you? Blonzina, and there was much rejoicing.
Huzzah.
Hi, Jim.
All right. Heal back some 9 points. Finn, your face begins to knit. The end of your nose grows back.
Yay, I can talk again.
Yes, you can. All right, so we're just doing healing and wrapping, binding of wounds, correct?
Yeah. You guys don't think there's any need to search these guys, do you?
No.
I don't think so.
All right, and it is now
One
time-
more heal towards Tab.
All right.
It does look like this carries on, and I can see a staircase down below us here, but we can figure that out after break.
All right. Time now by my watch is 6:25. Actually, I can check my phone. Yes, it is 6:25. And we will be back in 10 minutes. So go to the restroom, get yourself a beverage, go outside if you need to. We appreciate you being here. We appreciate all the follows. If you haven't yet, please give us a follow. Big shout out to all of our buddies from the other streams, especially I have to go back and find it. Wakai Phoenix. Yeah, good people. All of our good friends. We'll be right back. Thank you. Welcome back. We hope that you are still with us. I went and took a chill pill, so I stopped running this thing like I'm some sort of cranked out sportscaster. When we left off, the party had just dealt with a bunch of ghouls who took exception to the fact that they were trying to steal the brazier of green flame that I, not once, not twice, not 3 times, but more times than I care to count. What did I say, party? What did I say?
Always try to find a way.
That
There's still a chance.
that
It's
it
up in the
moved
air.
a little.
It's
Think
still
outside
up
the
in
box.
the air.
Persistence alone is omnipotent. All right, let's get back into the action. And if you stuck with us, thank you. I admire your
Thank you much.
fortitude.
Thank you very
Yes,
much.
Thank you very much. Turn this music off. Turn some creepy stuff back on. All right, you've bound your wounds. You have not taken a long or short rest. You realize that basically loitering about somewhere in an occupied NMP stronghold, probably not the best course of action.
So we've seen the black spider. We need to get back to him, guys. Like I said, there's some steps to the south of us. Do you want to go that way, or should we try moving up this corridor to the northwest?
Follow the clock.
Follow the clock. All right, then we will move down.
I don't think she agreed with that idea.
But ask the bird.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm at a door, fellas.
let me give you your flavor. Glittering minerals in the ceiling of this large cavern catch the light and send it back to create the impression of a starry night sky. Dozens of skeletons, many crushed under fallen debris, are scattered across the floor. The cave is large enough that it contains 2 freestanding structures. Each one of these stone buildings is proportioned for human use, as opposed to the dwarf-sized doorways and furnishings you've seen elsewhere in the mines. Both of the structures have battered and blackened masonry walls. Their double doors cracked and scorched. The cavern is divided by an escarpment into which a flight of stairs has been cut. Passages lead out of this area to the north, south, and west. You just came down the one to the north.
Well, what do you say? Check this door.
Check the door.
All right, I will put my ear up to the door and see if I can hear anything.
All right.
Unlikely.
One quick moment while the DM catches up to you here. Da, 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 da. Roll dice. There we go. You hear nothing.
All right, I will attempt to slowly open the door. I look back behind me to make sure people are not directly behind or in front of the door, as we learned the hard way that people should take cover when I open doors.
All right, you open the door. Dust, ash, and walls blackened by fire, and heaps of debris. Beneath the dust, ash, walls blackened by fire, and heaps of debris beneath the sagging ceiling show that this room was damaged by a destructive blast. The furnishings, tables, chairs, bookshelves, bed, are charred or splintered, but otherwise well preserved. A scorched iron chest stands near the foot of one of the beds. As you move into the room, however, you get a feeling of cold, of dread, and a ghostly shape rises up out of the stone floor. In a rasping whisper, it says to you, "Your presence is offensive to me. Your life forfeit. My treasures are mine alone. Not
Oh, who says we're
yours
here for your treasures?
to plunder." The wraith kind of pauses and the head kind of cocks. Not thieves, it says.
No, we're not thieves.
I shoot a sideways glance towards Dysol.
He's right. We're salvage experts.
Salvage experts. Sounds like thieves. And it just
We're
kinda
down here
whispers,
looking for a dwarf.
Go ahead and give me a deception check when you say salvage experts, please.
Oh, that's you, Dysol.
See what he says. Whoops, I wanted perception.
Perception.
Okay, yeah. The Wraith seems to buy what you are saying, and then it says, however, the chambers are mine. Why should I let you leave with your life?
Well, when you put it that way. I do have something that I would like to show you. And I present my battle axe kind of in front of me and walk towards him.
Alrighty.
And when I get close enough to him, I swing.
As you walk forward, give me a deception check, because you clearly have nefarious designs in your heart. Let's see if you telegraph this assault.
Yes, it's gonna go poorly.
Maybe not.
Bated breath. Wow. All right, you go ahead and get a free swing on the Wraith, and
Wow.
we'll kick off this battle.
I know.
You guys are just... Ay.
It was good until the 2.
All right, you lash out with the battle axe, and it completely fails to cut into this cloud of dark shadow and just evil, negative feeling. All right, with the strike, however, it goes immediately. It increases in size, just voluminous. The eyes turn a baleful orange, and the mouth extends, and it lets out a hideous screech as it thieves. Monk.
We're not thieves.
It wanted to steal our lives. It's the thief.
That's true. It's actually the thief.
Give me 1 second, Charlie. I just, for some reason, rolled 20 exited.
Oh, okay. No problem.
I thought you said it rolled 20 eggs, and I was like, what? How do you roll 20 eggs?
Careful.
All right. I am going to attack with my mace. If I can see it. 17.
You lash out with that magical weapon, and it slides right into the incorporeal form. However, the magic binds, and you feel it tearing as though you were sweeping through some sort of thin, diaphanous cloth. Go ahead and roll damage with your +1 mace.
9.
All right, the Wraith lets out a ghastly screech that assaults your ears, and you realize that you have definitely tagged it. Anything else, Monk?
I'm gonna take an unarmed strike.
Okay. Your hand passes right into the Wraith, and you feel like cold as it passes into the body. Go ahead and roll damage. As you pull your hand back, you see that shadow and smoke collapse like a slow motion ripple, and parts of it kind of float out and away and dissipate around you.
That's my turn. Thank you.
All right. The Wraith spins, one cold, desiccated hand reaching out towards you, and you realize that the touch is death. See if Mormensk is able to touch you. A spectral finger traces down the side of the elf's cheek. Let's roll damage.
Cheeky.
Let's get a DC 13 Constitution saving throw as you take 17 points of necrotic damage. Ooh, your hit point maximum is now also reduced by 17. So until you finish a long rest, you cannot be healed above 14 hit points. Dysol.
Oh, so I have a question about that.
Yeah.
If I took 17, I had 7 temporary hit points. I took the 7 plus 10, I'm at 21. Am I now at 14? Or how does that work with the...
Your hit point maximum was a 31, so you
Yeah.
take 17 off of your hit point maximum, so it would be 14.
But I had 7 temp hit points.
Oh, so your
my-
normal is a 24?
Yeah. Well, my normal is 31, but I
So-
had 7 temp.
Yeah, those are temp.
So-
Your hit point maximum is normally a 31, so you
Yes.
can only be healed up. So you're at a 21, but you can only be healed up to 14.
Okay, fair enough.
Yep. And I'll discuss it with other DMs like off channel in case I got that wrong.
No, I
Dysol.
think that makes sense.
Yeah. All right, you lash out with the short bow, the missile flying. The arrow shatters into the dark stone in the corner of the wizard's chamber. No hit. Anything else?
It's just sidestep and shadows.
All right, Paladin.
I am going to
That should have found
move up, and I am going to cast Vow of Enmity on the Wraith and take an attack with my long sword.
All right, you lash out with your magical weapon. The blade cleaves through the smoky, shadowy, shifting body. Go ahead and roll damage.
And as I feel it kind of make a connection with the bow, I am going to invoke Divine Smite on this attack.
Alrighty. There is a flash of radiant energy as the blade bites into the Wraith's form. You see bits and pieces disapparate and kind of blow away like the explosion after like a firework. Anything else, Paladin?
That is it. Oh, let me not forget to chuck down a spell slot.
Alright, Sorcerer.
I am
Get
going
him.
to step in one more step over to the side and use Guiding Bolt.
Do that sorcerer stuff, Maverick.
You
Nice
point
hit.
your fingers and your magic flies across the small room, slamming into the Wraith. Go ahead and roll damage. The radiant
Nice.
energy fluoresces through the form, and it becomes a little bit thinner. The Wraith seems kind of shaken and like becoming harder to see in the darkness. Anything else?
That's it.
All right, Cleric, do your thing.
Battle axe.
All right.
No toll?
You cleave out with the battle axe, slashing through the smoke and shadow. Go ahead and roll damage. You slash into the
7.
form, cutting through those nebulous threads of shade, and the wraith lets out another spectral howl that echoes from beyond the grave. Anything else?
No.
All right, Monk.
I am going to attack with my mace.
All right, you lash out with that magical weapon. You clock the wraith as your weapon moves through, once again feeling like you're tearing through cotton. The wraith reacts, just the body kind of shuddering from that blow as ripples appear, rolling up and down the diagonal.
And I am going to
form.
take a flurry of blows with unarmed strikes,
All right.
spending a key point.
Okay. Your fist once again punches into that coldness.
Only 7, not the 3.
All right. And as you do, you feel the shade wrap around your fist. Okay, go ahead, and you punch your other fist in, and you feel that form wrapping around your fist like some sort of manacles, and with a twist and a snap, there is a crack, and then the wraith disappears.
Yay.
Yay.
Alright, now let's do stuff.
I have a
Now let's thieve.
Now,
No, now we
get our
salvage.
thievery on.
Now we salvage.
It's unclaimed now. Now it's
Where's
salvage.
where's the chest at?
Near the foot of one of the beds, over here.
Alright.
Charlie, now that my hit point maximum is 14,
Uh-huh.
for how long?
Till your next long rest.
Okay. Can I get temporary hit points from Way the Long Death, or do you not want me to do that?
14.
Okay, fair enough.
The race attack literally drains your life force, so
It's fine.
you feel weakened and gray and enervated, just kind of drained, like. "Ugh."
I'm gonna do an investigation here.
All right, that is just a brazier in the corner. Taking a look at it, you realize it's cold and dark and hasn't been used in decades, but it was used to heat and warm the room.
Did it have a green flame?
Does
Is
not
it movable?
have a green flame. It is. This one is movable.
Excuse me.
You know when you go to like a national monument and you're like, wow, that's a huge statue, and then you have to exit through the gift shop and you can get like the 6-inch version? There's your brazier. On the bottom it says, I visited Wave Echo Cave. There's a bright flash, and then your photo comes out of a slot in the wall.
I beat a wraith, and all I got was this brazier.
Exactly.
Was this funny T-shirt?
Nice. I'd like to investigate the chest for any magical traps.
You are relatively certain that there are no magical traps, no traps on the chest.
No traps, no traps, no traps. Open the chest.
All right, the chest opens with a squeak, and looking inside, your eyes gleam as you see the glint of coinage. A quick run
Nice.
through, you find 1,100 copper pieces, 160 silver pieces, 50 electrum, 3 diamonds of large size, about the size of a hummingbird's egg, and a wooden pipe adorned with what appears to be platinum filigree. There are also a handful of preserved tomes, books, and they look in better condition than they have any right being, considering what this room clearly went through, the condition of the chest, the wet air. They seem like, I just got these in Candlekeep. So...
Detect magic as a ritual, please.
Alright. You take 10 minutes and you cast the spell. You don't find any magic, but leafing through the books, you find a map in the back, and it shows a wintry place far to the north, and there is a small reference that speaks of the fury of the maiden. What it is, what it means, you don't know. But underlined the word 3 times in thick black letters, treasure, exclamation point.
Oh, boys, I think we found ourselves a treasure map.
Nice.
Let's deal with this black spider fellow and take a closer look at that map later.
Sounds good.
Agreed.
Did the wraith dissipate, Charlie, or
Yeah,
is it?
when you tore him
Okay.
apart.
I want to make
Your
sure that
awesome
I
kung
put the
fu.
you kung fu the wraith to death. I'd like to put the map in the waterproof satchel.
Okay.
Are any of the books? Well, you said they weren't magical. Never mind. So
No, but they appeared to be like magically preserved.
I see.
They're magically preserved.
Magically,
Delicious.
they're magically delicious. Alrighty. I think I'm good.
All right. What does the party talk about while you're exploring? What information do you want to exchange? What plans do you want to make before you continue in your exploration of Wave Echo Cave and your hunt for Nesnar the Black Spider, who is now quite clearly your avowed enemy, and also looking for Gundren Rockseeker, your patron, the dwarf who paid you and set you on this long and perilous path?
I'm gonna say to the paladin, do we want to go through this door?
Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that door. Let's continue the path. I will again make a perception roll.
Go ahead and roll. And once again, you hear nothing but silence from the other side of the door.
All right, let's. You guys all ready? In position and whatnot?
Absolutely.
Okay. Teal looks back to his companions to make sure that they are all aware he is about to open the door, and with a nod goes ahead and opens the door.
The door opens with one of those familiar creaks, and inside you reveal an empty closet and powder room, equally destroyed, equally shattered. Obviously, the fire had gotten in here. There is nothing of value or interest other than burnt, destroyed furniture and debris.
All right, boys. Let's continue down here, I guess.
Alrighty.
Watch for that.
Excuse me.
Dense
Underground.
carpets of weird fungi cover large sections of the floor in this cavern. The growth includes puffballs a foot across, weird shelf fungus growing on stalagmites, and large stalks and caps a good 5 feet tall. Some of the puffballs glow with an eerie green phosphorescence.
Not really seeing anything, fellas. It looks like the map or the area continues a little to the west.
Okay.
Listen.
All right, Teb, Finn. Oh, you guys all move so fast. Everybody move back there where you were. Thank you. As you go, moving close to the fungi clinging to the stalagmites, there is a loud as spores spray all over the two magic slingers. Can I get a Constitution saving throw, please? Ooh. Oh. Cleric, you
Very
react
nice.
fast enough to cover your nose and mouth and quickly abscond from the area. However, Sorcerer, you turn with a What? And you inhale a deep lungful of the spores. You take 9 points of poison damage, and you are now poisoned for the next 10 minutes. Do I need to look up the poison condition for you? Here,
Yes.
Stop moving. I gotta nail you with this. All right. So poisoned. Poison. Help me if I can type tonight. Conditions. Poisoned. A poison creature has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. That was an easy one.
For
Nasty
the
indeed,
next
Dave.
10 minutes.
For the next 10 minutes. But you don't know that.
All right, fellers, let's continue.
I'll hand Tab a health potion.
Alrighty.
Looks like we're coming to a larger area, or it seems to be opening up. Nope, not that large. But the path does continue north, south,
right.
and west.
Many tunnels intersect at this natural 30-foot high cavern. The walls are carved with simple reliefs showing dwarf and gnome miners hard at work. Below them, nearly 24 skeletons and rusted scraps of armor are scattered across the cavern floor. Some are dwarf skeletons, while others are orc remains. Half a dozen large brass lanterns stand in niches on ledges around the cavern, but none are lit. Everyone stand by. I need to check something real fast. All right, you may proceed as per usual.
All right. South, I
You
assume.
said there's a bunch of braziers, but they're not lit.
Correct.
Light one. Use your torch and light one of the braziers.
I don't have a torch.
Don't you have torchlight?
Dude, I have a torch.
You
Yeah,
guys
you
light a
probably do.
torch, and the Zelda sound pops up, and a hidden door opens up. I'm gonna laugh.
Tab lights it.
As you enter into the cave, you hear a screeching noise from the ceiling above
Ah,
as a whole bunch of small bat-like creatures with buzzing wings come dropping, diving and darting at you, looking for your blood. You have been surprised. So I am going to do the initiatives. We will go for the Sturges first.
Sturges. Why'd it have to be Sturges?
Asps. Very, very dangerous. Set up. Believe it or not, for such low challenge rating creatures, these guys can be a pain.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
they could.
All right.
Yes, they can. I
flying.
met some recently.
1, 2, 3. All right. 4. One comes flying in at you, Finn. It latches. No, it does not. It narrowly misses you. Buzzes away. You slap at it, knocking the small little beast out of the way. And for those of you out there in Twitch land that haven't seen a Sturge before, that is a Sturge. Basically a giant mosquito bat rat thing. Alright. One comes buzzing straight at the monk. It lands on your back shoulder, trying to get at your blood. However, you are able to swat it aside. Another Sturge comes buzzing in right at the sorcerer. That's going to be hard to follow. I'm going to put it right there. There we go. latches onto the sorcerer right on the back near your neck. You are drained of 9 points of blood as it greedily sucks and slurps onto your body through your life juices, and you feel it kind of latch on and just glurp, glurp, glurp. Alright.
Who was that against, Charlie?
That was Teb. Alright. Dysol, let's see if it notices you as you sneak through. Not having rolled so low. Where's the Dragonborn?
I am right here.
You're under Dysol?
Uh-huh.
No, below him.
There we go. You were like right on him. Okay, that
Oh.
works. Alright, one comes diving in towards the Dragonborn. Landing right on you and finding a small chink in your armor and drives its nasty proboscis in deep, and you feel it begin to slurp your blood, doing 5 points of piercing damage. Alright. And another one comes buzzing in at the monk, trying to feed and suck greedily. It lands on your arm. You shake the thing free. Just like, yeah. Comes in again at the sorcerer. It darts and dives at your face. It lands right on your chest. The proboscis diving in. You feel it punch in, start slurping. It does 4 points of piercing damage. Hot blood flows down your pectoral muscle. A couple more here. One comes flying in at the cleric, darting and buzzing around your head, the annoying little thing trying to get in there. You are able to bat it aside with a hand as you flail, trying to keep it away from you. And last one or two. Dragonborn, another one comes at you, also diving at your head, hungrily seeking an advantage. It does not get through your armor. And that should be the last one. Let's see if it notices you. Oh, it does not. Everybody's attached. Comes after the cleric. Once again, failing to hit you. You are able to like grab it and throw it aside. So that is 2 on Teb. Nobody else got one, correct?
Correct.
Perfect. I am sorting.
Or Dysol got hit.
No, Dysol didn't.
Oh, I thought he did.
No,
Sorry.
No. His
He
stealth
wasn't
was
the
too
one
high.
that had the blood going down the pectoral muscle. That was Teb
That
also.
was Teb again. All right. Another one
Teal
on the
got
monk
hit.
attacks. It buzzes in. You feel it land on your shoulder and start to... No, it was you, John. You have one. All right. Drives its proboscis in and starts to suck greedily. All right, doing 6 points of piercing damage as the blood begins to flow. I hate Sturges. On you, Teb. All right, that one fails to hit as it dives in. This one right here. That was the one on the cleric. It attempts to land on you and find a place to drink your blood. Finn, once again, you bat it aside with your weapon. Sorcerer.
Let's go with 15-foot cone.
All right.
Is it for you?
I was gonna go for these three right here.
What are we casting?
Burning Hand.
Alright, perfect spell for this. As you throw your hands out and the fire washes out over you, you are able to brush the one that's off your chest off, and they immediately crisp and pop like little flying balls of blood-soaked popcorn. They crash and burn merrily. Alright, anything else, Sorcerer?
Yeah.
Alrighty, Dysol.
I'm gonna swing at the one right beside me.
Alright, as it buzzes and darts in the air. Got it. No, it's too deft, too nimble as it floats and darts in the sky as you swoop your short sword at it, trying to bring it to bear. You're not able to touch it. Do you have anything else you want to do?
I'm just gonna walk through the through tab and then up this way.
Alrighty. Monk.
I'm going to hit the one north of me with my mace.
You lash out with the mace, batting it like you're bumping a softball. Go ahead and roll damage.
6.
And the small thing explodes, blood splattering everywhere.
And I am going to take a unarmed strike against the one to the west of me.
Alrighty. Go ahead and roll damage. You lash out, grab the little creature, and give it a squeeze. You throw the crushed, bleeding body to the ground.
And I am going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. And that's my turn. Thank you.
You're welcome. Quite the epic yay there from Sirenscape. Okay, so this one was attempting to get at the Dragonborn. It darts in, the little proboscis, seeking. Your armor, however, prevents it from gaining access to your skin. This one goes after the cleric again. And once again, the cleric is able to avoid being tagged by the Scourge. That is a dead Scourge. Alright, this one shifts, buzzes up and over. I'm going to remove this corpse. And comes back at the tasty sorcerer. He seems like a easy source of food. It lands on you and begins to drink lustily, doing 7 more points, just draining your blood from you. That one is dead. That one is dead. This one goes again at the Dragonborn. Once again, your armor is proof against the attack of these small pests. Dragonborn.
I am going to confront the foe fighting that just tried to attack me and cast Toll the Dead. Oop, that's not what I wanted to do.
You didn't want to do Toll of the Dead?
Yes, I did. I just didn't want it. I pushed the wrong button.
Alright, you clap your hands and your spell rolls out. Bong! 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 I know, is this one here, correct?
I'm sorry, I didn't see that, but the one to the northeast of me?
That was it precisely. There is a loud popping noise as your magic rolls over it and just crushes the thing mid-flight. The body goes down like a Sopwith camel facing the Red Baron and impacts into the turf. All right, anything else, Paladin?
No, that radiant shouldn't have been there, but I assume it didn't matter.
Okay, no. Sure
Okay, nope, that'll be my turn.
All right, Cleric.
Toll the Dead on the Scourge that is attached to Pep.
All right. You clap your hands again. Bong! 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 Another wisdom saving throw for this little thing. Oh, go ahead and roll. and it just absolutely pancakes against Teb's shoulder. There's a squirt of the sorcerer's blood all up into his hair, and it dribbles down his back, but the small creature detaches and plops soggily onto the floor.
Intersection healing word on Teb.
Teb, you gain back 4 hit points.
Thank you.
Alright, Sturge. That is a dead Sturge. Alright, this Sturge comes after the cleric. Darting and diving. You swat it aside with a backhand. Alright, Teb, what are you going to do?
I am going to use a firebolt.
Alright. On which one?
I'm going to
Wow.
run it
Wow,
as well.
you're going to have disadvantage. That's the way to roll.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
I'm swinging it. I'm going to hit both of these guys.
Nice.
Alright, which 2? On either side of the
Two.
cleric?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna have to take your name tags off. Alright, your magic shoots out of your fingertips, slamming into both of the pests. And down they go, just exploding in little puffs of blood and guts. Anything else?
That's it.
Alright, dice all.
I'm gonna shoot at the last remaining one.
Alright. No.
And I'm gonna use lucky.
Okay, okay. Go ahead and reroll.
That's better than a one.
Damn, bro.
It's
No.
better than a one.
It's better than a 1. Your arrow slams against the
9.
carven sides of the cave and shatters. Monk.
I'm gonna take a swing.
Alrighty. The monk lashes out with the mace.
If it will let me. There we go.
Alright. And just for form's sake, roll the damage. And you splatter the last of the sturges up against the side of the cavern, and there is a huge Art Deco just splash of blood and viscera. And like that, you have defeated the sturges.
Hooray.
If it wasn't for
Yay.
bad luck,
Okay,
I'd have
good.
no luck at all.
Right.
Weren't you stealthed?
Yeah.
Oh, then you got advantage.
Did you?
Yeah. 26 should have hit.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Whoops. Okay.
It's up to the rogue's got to remind. That's the rogue.
That's a rogue
Rogue.
job. You had
Rogue
one
job.
You had one job, rogue.
One job, rogue.
I've done it poorly.
All right. Well, thanks
Hey,
for
we sh-
turning the lights on, Rogue.
I made the suggestion.
Yeah, it was actually Ted that turned them on.
Oh.
Yeah. I saw.
All right. You guys, where are you at, Jahan? You want some hit points back?
I cannot get any back because
No,
my
Ted
hit
needs
points
them.
lowered
Tab,
by
you-
17.
Yeah, and I'm low on I'm low on spell slots, so
I'm going to reach out to Teb and lay hands for 10 hit points.
Right on.
We don't get a long rest for.
At least 22, 23 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if the priest is low on spells, then I still have 10. I gave him half of my lay of hands pool, so I still got 10 that I can give out in a pinch.
all right,
right,
guys,
guys.
left or right?
I say right. Let's continue the clockwise way, right?
Works for me.
I will again use my perception to try and see if I can, and I cannot.
Oh my gosh!
is
And
bad.
once again, you hear nothing. You hear nothing.
All right. I'll go ahead and open the door. Well, let me make sure everybody is in position first. And open the door.
Alrighty. Whoops. Let me delete that. Delete. Alright. This chamber was once an office or storeroom of some kind. A large stone counter bisects the room, set with 3 dusty balance scales made of iron. Cubbyholes carved into the north wall are stuffed with dusty paper scraps. Several long-dead corpses, gnomes and orcs, by their look, are sprawled across the floor.
Is there anything to search in here? I will investigate.
All right.
Investigation. I could roll another d4 on top of that.
Go ahead. Perfect. Underneath
12.
the counter, kind of tucked in a corner that was clearly missed in the fighting, you find an iron strongbox kind of down and up that you really have to get down low. Like if you were a gnome, you'd see it real easy. But it's tucked up in there. It's pretty big. It's probably 18 by 12 by 12.
All right, Rogue. Do your roguey thing.
We'll check it out.
Earn your pay, Rogue. Earn your pay. All right, you work at it with your thieves' tools, and you realize if you just had a little more time, you might be able to get it. This is a difficult lock.
Is it?
Can I give him guidance and he can try again?
Absolutely. Tab, you are no longer poisoned, my friend.
Oh, thank you.
Guidance, Bill?
Does that give me advantage?
No.
No?
Oh no, it doesn't.
No, just gives you a D4 on top.
Which is not going to get you over 17.
No.
It isn't.
No, it isn't. This lock seems like it is just going to absolutely
Can I try?
defeat you. Yeah, nothing's gonna. You can
I have
take the
thieves'
thieves'
tools.
tools. Okay, yeah, you can try.
Guidance.
Okay, or someone could assist you and you would have advantage.
Guidance
I'll
and
assist him.
assistant. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. Roll another d4.
Aha! And like that, with a click, the monk is able to open the pay box. Inside, you are rewarded by the gleam of treasure. Doing a quick run through your booty, you find that it contains 600 copper, 180 silver pieces, 90 electrum, and 60 gold.
Nice.
Very good.
Nice. A nice haul.
Right on, right on. All right. You're wounded. You're battered. What do you want to do?
Well, you want
Door?
to go fail at perceiving the next door?
Yeah, let's try it.
One. Yeah.
All right, listening to the door. Wow.
I'll perceive.
No, just... Okay. I was about to get into what the monk heard. Inside, it's very, very faint, but you hear. Was that movement? Maybe that was movement. I don't know. It definitely didn't sound completely silent, unlike when the Dragonborn presses his ear hole up against the wood.
Oh, did somebody else roast? Oh, yes, Ben did. Okay. Well, you guys ready to go in?
I don't know. Are we ready to fight? Because it sounds like if we go in, we're gonna have to fight. Unless
Skip the
that's
room.
Gundren locked in there or something.
I mean, I feel like
can,
we don't.
Can he do his scent? Do your smell thing.
Divine sense.
Can you sniff the door?
I can. Yes, I can do. I have.
Your ears aren't working. Maybe your sniffer will.
Or lick the door. See what
Or
happens.
lick it. Yeah. No! Don't cast lightning. on
Maybe I
it.
should have.
Oh, hey,
Maybe I
sorry.
should have put my tongue in the green brazier.
Sorry.
We
That was-
finally have 18 viewers. Get it together. All right. And
Sorry.
anybody who's new to the stream, thank you very much. Thank you for joining us right
Thank
now
you,
while I
Yes, welcome.
Yes, thank you.
manage this herd of cats. All right. Meow. Within behind total cover. Okay. Yeah. No, you don't smell nothing.
All right, guys.
No undead or fey or celestial.
Leroy Jenkins is come on.
It's not behind total.
Open the
All
door,
right.
but don't go in.
I will open the door and stand my ground.
The
Maybe
door.
we can see.
The door opens with a creak, and inside, splintered stone benches and heaps of rubble form a partially collapsed ceiling. Fill this room. Amid ruined stone bunks and toppled weapon racks are the bones of several dwarves and orcs.
Where are the bones at?
We did get a vote from Twitchland that you should have licked the door. So
See?
we're still Cousin Daisy, we're still like getting this whole thing down. So I will try to keep an eye. So if you have any more great suggestions, I'm more than happy to make them do it.
He's being very true.
Because we want botulism.
All right.
All right.
I'm going to go in and then go down to the southern corner, but
And that's how I got a tapeworm.
I heard noises. Okay, or you guys are going to go in.
Well, I'm.
Go ahead. Oh, I thought that was.
We
all
heard
right, I'm gonna
noises.
get out.
Is there anything that is obvious from the noises that we heard that we can see?
No, all John heard was like maybe the idea of movement. Maybe like something like clitter clacked or something like maybe something slid.
But we've seen this so many times. Every time we step into
Right.
a room with piles of skeletons.
I'm going down and stepping
stand
into the
up.
corner.
Oh, okay, thank you. You're just so thrilled. There it goes, in their place. Oh, surprise!
Yeah.
Jerks. Just jerks. I work so hard to amaze and delight you. I work so hard. My kids come in, Daddy, why is your
I
pillow
feel like
tear
we're not
stained?
surprised.
Oh my god! Skeletons!
Very
I
good.
hate you all. I hate you all.
Very
See,
good.
this is where the green flame brazier would come into
Okay,
good
stop moving, Teb. I gotta do initiative. All right, I just, you know, the wife is like, what, honey? Why do you drink? No reason. I'm fine. Whoa, I'm moving our whole overlay. I was trying to move the turn order on the broadcast. Wow, yeah. We try not to swear here in the experiment, but yeah, this is one of those nights where it's like, and normally we kind of have our shit together, kind of. Not tonight. Okay, let's see. Oh, I clipped the Sturge. Look at that. My buddies get the advantage. Oh, I haven't sorted. Oh, I did. Cool, let me get rid of that. All right, move that from there. There we go. All right, so a skeleton in the back reassembles and comes clattering up with an ancient ruined longbow. It draws an old black arrow, knocks it, draws it back to the side of the skull, and lets fly with a twang. the arrow comes sailing at the cleric. I have an idea what he's gonna do when it is his turn. No, and the arrow spangs against the cleric's shield. Next skeleton, another short bow attack. Another arrow comes sailing in at the cleric. This one, however, finds an opening inside your defenses, slamming into you, doing 6 points of piercing damage, Finn, as hot blood flows from the crease in your abdomen. All right, another short bow attack. I'm noticing a theme. These are kind of fun. Another arrow slams into the cleric, who lets out a ugh as the arrow finds a home. This time, 5 points of piercing damage as more blood fills the inside of your armor. And just for something different, this one pulls a short sword and clatters forward like one of those things from an old Ray Harryhausen Sinbad movie. Okay, and the short sword gets through your defenses, chopping past your shield, avoiding your battle axe, and it does another 6 points as it cleaves into your arm, leaving a long, bloody tear in your flesh. Sorcerer.
Ev's going to come into the room next to his buddy here and defend his honor.
Yeah, they're taking it.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Not
Baby
my
put himself in the corner. Ooh, look at all these actions before the cleric goes.
I'm gonna do burning hands on these two, right? Are there two? Yes. Use burning hands here. Let me get my cone out.
Yeah, the cleric can't get a break on the initiative rolls.
You are absolutely right, Cousin Daisy. What's the fun in having it all together? Because there's none left to hit the fan. And then one killer kitten asked Dysel, can you tell her future next? All right. The sorcerer spreads his hands wide in a fan. Fire leaps out, slamming into those undead. And they get a dex save, do they not? Against your DC of 14. Yep, dex save. And so the full damage is 14. The flames wash over both of the undead warriors, burning and bones popping. The charred sticks of the undead warriors go down with a clatter. Anything else, sorcerer?
I'm going to hand a heal potion to Finn.
Yeah, it takes a full action.
Yep.
Oh. Just a handing it? Damn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, never mind.
All right. Halfling.
I'm gonna take shot at. Well, no,
I
I
have
have to
two,
name
though.
it. This one.
All right. Waiting for that arrow.
I hit it.
Nope. Yeah. No. Roll
Yeah,
20. The
even
arrow
with
goes
advantage.
sailing into the old barracks and just disappears into the shadows. You hear like a clack, crack. You're not sure what happened to it. Do you have anything else you want to do, Halfling?
Just standard clean.
All right. Monk.
I am going to pull my short bow and shoot that one in the middle.
All right.
So it's a 13 because that's the one that I put into
That you
the
baked in the green
green
fire
brazier.
that you couldn't take with you.
Mhm.
All right. The arrow sails out, slamming into the undead. Go ahead and roll damage.
So 11 damage.
All right, there is a crack and a splinter as part of the ribcage is shot away. However, the undead still stands erect and ready to fight.
That is my turn. Thank you.
All right, skeleton. That is a dead skelly. That is a dead skelly. All right, The skeleton that you shot at comes shambling forward with that short sword, takes a swing at the sorcerer. The blade narrowly misses Teb. Alright, from the back, one of them pulls his short bow, bobs between the sorcerer and the cleric. The arrow comes flying at the cleric. Ducking low, the arrow shatters right above your head against the stone wall. Another short bow attack, aiming at the sorcerer standing there in the doorway. This time, the arrow finds a home, drilling into the half-elf's back. Blood flows down your backside.
Ted's going to use shield off of the staff of defense.
All right. That makes your armor class what?
+5 to now 16.
Blood flows down the wound in your back, doing 5 points of piercing damage. All right, skeleton jockeys for advantage. It takes that short bow into its hands. Let's fly with an arrow at the cleric. The arrow smacks up against the wall just behind the holy man's head. Paladin, better get in there, better do something.
And he plans on it. 3. He's gonna stay here. I am going to use a bonus action to put my vow of enmity on this skeleton here.
All right.
Sorry. And I will strike with advantage using my long.
You lash out with that magical blade. It just cuts right into the corpse. Roll damage. With a vicious chop, pieces of bone go flying. Part of one of the arms drops to the ground. However, the skeletal warrior is still standing. Anything else?
No, sir.
All right. Last but not least, the beleaguered Finn, our cleric. What are you going to do, sir?
I limp forward to here and turn undead.
There we go. All right, I am going to roll it once for all of them. And that is a wisdom saving throw against your DC of 13. Maybe I'll roll it for each of them in turn. That just seems like a little hard case. All right, we'll roll for this one. Wisdom saving throw. Oh my, maybe the fates. If this one succeeds, and that's fate telling me something. Okay, no. All right. This one is turned, and there are 3 more.
You can just roll the same one like 10 times.
I am. I'm just.
Oh, okay.
I'm just marking them so I know which way I'm going. Alrighty. Alright, you raise your hands high, you call down upon your god. Holy magics filter through the low, cracked stone ceiling, and you see 4 of the skeletal warriors give a shudder and kind of turn their eyes wide towards you. Oh, I forgot that one right there. Never mind. And begin to shamble away. And that one failed as well. Bad day for the undead in the Wave Echo Cave. Anything else, cleric?
Yeah, I will do a bonus action healing word on myself. I'm down to 1 spell slot.
You say a prayer and regain 7 hit points.
That's it.
All right, is that everything?
That's me. Thank you.
All right. Skeleton goes scurrying away from you into the corner. Skeleton follows suit. Tries to get away from you. Skeleton... Okay, whoops. Moves into the corner. And let's see, that was 3 after you. 1, 2. All right, Teb.
Ted is going to attack this one closest to Finn here
All right.
with a firebolt.
Hi, Komikaz. Thank you for coming on in and checking out the stream. We really appreciate it. If you haven't yet, be sure and give us a follow. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right, Teb lashes out with the firebolt. Do you have anything that's going to change rolling that one? No. Forrest, I can't hear you, brother.
No, I got nothing.
Okay, cool. And Halfling Rogue.
He is pinging the one in the middle.
Perfect. Oh, right there? Okay. Did we lose Bill's mic?
I don't know.
Yeah.
My apologies. I'm going to shoot at this one back here.
All right, cool. Waiting on that dice roll. The halfling drops to a knee, cocks back with another arrow, draws the string, lets fly. The arrow flies out, slamming into the armored body. Scraps knocked everywhere. Roll damage.
20.
And then one arrow goes right through the breastbone. The ribcage shatters, the arms flying off to the side. The entire thing collapses into a heap of bone.
Step out and go to stealth.
All right, Monk.
All right, I'm gonna attack this one. This one's not turned, right, Charlie?
No, it is not. It is not.
All right, take a swing.
All right, you lash out with your mace. The skeleton sidesteps. You bash into the stone. The wall cracks and splinters and shards of granite come spraying out, but you do no damage.
And I am gonna take an unarmed strike.
You lash out with a backhand, catching the skull. The grinning teeth shatter. Roll damage. The skull caves in, but the skeleton remains standing. Anything else, Monk?
That is it. That's my turn. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, this skeleton is turned. Yeah, it's got to flee. Opportunity attack, Paladin.
I'm gonna let it go.
Opportunity attack, Sorcerer. Teb, opportunity attack.
No, sir.
All right, opportunity attack, Rogue. Come on.
Yeah.
All right, the rogue will go for it. The rogue lashes out with his short sword as the skeleton tries to escape the room in the offending presence of the cleric. The sword sweeps right through those kneecaps, completely dropping the skeleton, and as soon as it hits, it explodes into a cloud of dust and bone shards. Alrighty. That was lucky.
Yeah.
Alright, this one is turned, and it runs into the corner. Now you guys are just doing cleanup. Alright. The skeleton swings its short sword at the monk. Do you have anything that'll increase your armor class, Jahan?
Nope.
No, the short sword finds a lucky opening as you juke, dodge, and weave, slicing into your skin for 7 points of piercing damage. Blood begins to flow anew. Alright, that's a dead skeleton. Weird to you, Paladin.
I will put my vow on the skeleton to give myself advantage and roll to attack.
Alrighty. You lash out with your long sword, beating on the creature that Jahan has been fighting. You cleave into it. Your weapon comes right down from the top, cutting it in twain. It clatters like so much kindling onto the stone. Anything else, Paladin?
No, sir.
Cleric!
I am going to move over here and cast Cure Wounds last spell slot on John.
Do it on yourself.
I'm good.
11 points,
I
monk.
can only get to 14 though. So
Yeah, but you looks like you got about 4. So
14. Okay. Thank you.
huh?
All right. Fleeing, sorcerer.
Are there any left that are just
Nope.
that are not fleeing?
They are the 4 in the corner that are doing that, like, pathing air on old video games where they're trying to walk through the wall to get away.
The skeleton shuffle.
Yeah,
I'm
the
moving
skeleton
these
shuffle.
all in turn.
Clacketer,
Just-
clacketer, clacketer,
just
clacketer,
pick one at
clacketer,
a
clacketer,
time.
clacketer. Oh, come on. Now is the time for fireball.
No
If we
fireball.
had it. Does anybody have an AoE?
Yeah, I just don't have any spell slots.
Oh,
Here, I'll move to here,
All right.
and I'll use my last agonaz. Well, yeah, got one more after this.
You'll have to get one step closer.
For agonazars. I was gonna do a 5x30 right between.
Oh, 5x30. Oh yeah, Scorcher. Yeah.
are we trying to break the?
Well, he's trying to take them all down at once.
Okay, I got you.
All right.
We did make affiliate.
Well, we have
You
to
were
actually,
asking.
we have to, yeah, no, we hit our goal. So
But we
have,
did hit our goal.
yeah, so
Sorry.
we have to, no, it's cool. We have to do the application process and all that stuff, and we have the thing. Oh, I guess you don't need that, huh? All right.
Yeah,
So
we
it'll
don't-
rip right through them. So, DC 14, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 2 take it all, 2 take half. Half of that is, we will say, 9. All right.
All right, I'm gonna use meta magic to make another bonus action or make another attack.
Okay.
That'll be 2 more sorcery points. Down to 1. I'll use Agonazar Scorcher
Yeah,
again.
cool. Thanks.
And
Wow.
Nice, man.
Yeah, real nice.
I'm about out of spell slots, 2 now.
All right. I am going to do something here just so it looks cool for you. Woo. Alrighty. The sorcerer goes ape, lets loose with Agonazar's Skeleton Scorcher. Flambe, says the elf. Fire lashes out from his fingertips, coating all 4 of the skeletons. And in a flame, their bones crack, black and char, explode, and all 4 of them go down. And like that, this battle is over.
Nice.
Alrighty.
Noise.
I will kill them all off. It is
Good
now
job, guys.
10 minutes to our usual end time. So, as you guys obviously prepare to take a long rest, because we all know skeletons ain't got butt kiss on them, what does the party talk about? What do you decide? What are your plans? How are you going to prepare to complete your assault, to find your patron, and most importantly, Nesnar, the Black Spider?
If I remember correctly, and looking at the map, we still got some areas to investigate to the north and west of us.
Yeah, and we know which way the water brought us from, basically. And it's just a matter of getting back to that vicinity.
Here you go.
Ooh, sorry to hear that about your sternum.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ouch.
How the heck did you do that?
Yeah.
I'm
wow.
pretty excited about that treasure map we found in the book too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we take a? Well, I suppose we have time to take a look at it. I'm very interested in that map.
Yeah, it is a map your dungeon master did not have loaded up, but he will have loaded up next week. So yes,
Super.
it describes an area far to the north. It apparently has snow-capped hills and large icy plains, and you saw Theory of the Ice Maiden, and it says treasure! Exclamation point! Underline! Underline! Underline!
Kind of climate of blue dragon lights.
Yeah,
Dragonborn.
yeah, absolutely. So what else?
All right, guys.
What are your plans to survive this ordeal? Because where you stand now, your survivability, yeah. No, I'm just
I mean, we definitely need to take a long rest, obviously.
okay.
As already said.
Yeah, I think we do. We need to take a long rest. We need to consider all of the encounters we've had today and how they may impact us.
Check through inventory, make sure we're not forgetting about any cool potions or anything like that could help. I know
You still have a charm spell, right?
I
I
do
don't
not
have
have
any
a chance.
scrolls. I still have a potion of flying and a potion of invisibility.
Yeah, I thought we had a charm scroll.
and I had thought somebody picked up a potion of dragon breath, which is actually a really good potion because it gives you several charges, but that I could be confused.
All
And I
right.
think 4 more scrolls of fireball, right?
There you go.
Sounds like you need to review your character sheets and your inventories for next week. And with that, I will take us to the they can't log in when I'm asleep and check out the map without me screen. Let's put in some cool music and let's thank everybody who took time out of their evening to join us. Especially
Thank you,
all of the
guys.
new folks. Yeah, so I see some new names. If you're a bot and I'm making a fool of myself, or if you hear me recognize a bot, we're new. We're new. 2020, Big Pope 86, thank you. Good to see you. Blonzina, Commander Root, I know you're a bot, buddy. Cousin Daisy, thank you for getting involved on the chat. Fruterra, hi. I think that says free weed. I'm in Oregon. Awesome. My Cess Greenie. Cool. Thank you. Paul Peterson. Hey, buddy. Paulina93. Thank you for joining us. And Violet's TV and Workflows. Those are it's probably like people we know, a couple of new folks, and the rest are bots. So, but thank you very much. We will
Hey,
return.
before we go, I'd like to post in for anybody who's not part of the Discord. Please feel free to join us.
Oh yeah, we have a Discord.
In Discord. 1 second, and I will.
Oh,
get
hi,
us
Catalyst
posted.
comment.
Yeah, I would
The
like
link
to
in there.
I would like to say welcome, Catalyst. She is the newest member to
Oh,
Discord.
cool. Okay, cool. Yeah,
thanks.
welcome.
Thanks for making it out. Thanks for finding the stream and checking it out. Better late than never, right?
Right.
Yeah, we'll be here.
Hey,
And
John,
then
can you post a link in there? I'm.
to the Discord.
Yeah, I've got a different.
I got it.
It's on my iPad. Twitch is on my iPad, so I can't copy and paste.
You're good. I got this. Are we allowed to do this? I think we can do this. All right, this is only good for a little bit. Paste. Come and join us. We are a great bunch of gamers. We are DM Charlie Gaming. This is probably reversed. I don't know.
Apologize, Catalyst. I apologize.
Yeah, so come on in. We like to play D&D. We play a lot of it. We're
Yes.
good people. We have wonderful folks that love new players. We love teaching people how to play. So for the guys, for myself, thank you for joining us. We will be here next week with Lost Mines of Phandelver, a Twitch experiment when we find out if the guys are actually going to survive this encounter and find Nesnar, the black spider. I don't think so. I kind of got it out for him at this point. Can we take the green for... I need better players. Thanks, everyone. Have a wonderful night.
Brazier. Green Brazier, please. Bye, guys.
Oh, and I forgot, if you're still watching and you haven't followed us yet, please give us a follow. Thank you.